Hello, everyone. Happy Lenten season. I'm Paul D. Foster, and welcome to Win at Life Online Ministry. I am so excited to be with you once again, and I want to thank you for dropping in for a word on today. Listen, I won't be before you very long, so I just want to jump right into today's message. God has been pouring so much into me in this season, and I want to share with you what He has given me because I believe that we are in a time and we are in a season where some of us are seeking answers, some of us are seeking comfort and relief under the weight of uncertainty. And if that is you, this word is just for you. And today I'm starting a series entitled Fit for the Fight with a subtitle, I'm in it to win it. Will you do me this favor and type this in the comment section? Fit for the fight. And I'm in it to win it. That's right. I am in it to win it. It was in 1974 on October the 30th in Kinshasa, Zaire, Africa. Undefeated world champion George Foreman was up against the former heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali. Now, this epic event was known around the entire world as the Rumble in the Jungle. Now, this historic event drew in attendance of about 60,000 people. Can you imagine the weight that was upon both boxers? I mean, they had to put on their A game. They had to perform at their peak, give it all they got. I'm reminded of the late rapper Tupac Shakur, who once said, "All eyes on me." And you know what? When all eyes is on you, there is a level of expectation. That's right. There is a level of expectation. Now watch this. I need you to follow me now. In the arena of boxing, there are two groups of people in the audience. The first group are those that support you, and the second group are those that oppose you. Now, both Muhammad Ali and George Foreman, they both had supporters and haters. And not to mention, there were those that were betting on them. Now, on this night, Ali came fit for the fight. And not only was he physically fit, but watch this, he was also mentally fit. That's right. He was mentally fit for the fight on this night. And so Ali, on this particular night, decided not to fight the heavyweight champion George Foreman in the traditional style of boxing in the middle of the ring. But he used a technique that he coined called the rope-a-dope. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with the boxing language, the rope-a-dope is a boxing tactic of pretending to be trapped against the ropes, goading on an opponent to throw punches until they are exhausted. Now, to the audience, it looked like Ali was no match for this powerhouse of a puncher. And George Foreman on this night was looking for a quick knockout. But Ali's strategy was to walk him down, to drain him of his gas tank. Now, for the duration of the fight, Ali, he kept it slow and steady. Slow and steady. I mean, there were some quick jabs here and there, but for the most part, Ali, he kept the fight slow and steady, exhausting Foreman and neutralizing his advantages in strength and power. And you know what? By the 8th round and 30 seconds left on the clock, Foreman found himself on the canvas looking up, and Ali looking down, standing in victory by way of TKO. And I come to tell all my viewers on today, it's not how you start that matters, but it's how you finish. The Bible records in Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 11, it says these words: "The race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong." Now, what is this passage of scripture saying, Paul? It is saying this. It is saying that speed and strength is not going to win this fight. What it's going to take to win this fight is that it's going to take endurance and a different approach. Because in the ring of life, we all find ourselves up against fights that has history. Watch this. We all find ourselves up against fights that has history of taking down the best of us. Because it's easy to give up. It's easy to walk away. It's easy to say, listen, I quit. I give up. I can't take this. I can't do this no more. And the mistake that many of us make is that we look for a quick fix or a quick way out. And in this season, my brothers and sisters, in this season, quick is not the solution for our problems. I'm going to say that again. In this season of our lives, quick is not the solution for our problems. We cannot allow ourselves, here it is, we cannot allow ourselves to become fixated on the quick. My dear friends, I believe we are in a season where we can't do things the same way that we used to do them. I'm going to say that again. We cannot allow ourselves to become fixated on the quick. My dear friends, I believe that we are in a season where we can't do things the same way that we used to do them. That's right. Philippians chapter 3 verse 13 tells us, "Forget those things are which behind and reach forward to those things which are ahead." My brothers and sisters, let me say this. It's time for us to rethink and revise our strategy, because what worked last year will not work this year. And since the beginning of the pandemic, it has been raining, watch this, it has been raining unrelenting and undefeated. And we are poised in this moment to use either skill and new strategy, or to use the familiar that cannot work in a time that is not normal. Now, many of us this year are forced to make life-changing decisions. Why? Because we are not in normal times. White supremacy is a growing threat to our national security. Unemployment is on the rise. Now watch this. Pastors are prophesying and using the church to promote political agendas, and churches are shutting their doors. Why, Paul? Because they don't have a plan on how to reach their members outside the four walls of the church. And during the pandemic, during this pandemic that we're in, parents, I need you to follow me now, parents are forced to work from home. And as a result, domestic abuse and suicides are on the rise. My dear friends, how do we stand up against a fight that we are unsure that we can defeat? Do we position ourselves with those who support us, encourage us, provide us with the tools that is helpful in the boxing ring of life? Or do we give oxygen to those who are hating on us, misrepresenting us, trolling us, and betting on our downfall? You see, all the previous fights were the training ground to prepare Ali to go up against this undefeated champion. Let me say this again, and I want you to understand this when I say this. I said all the previous fights were the training ground to prepare Ali to go up against this undefeated champion, George Foreman. You see, he trained for this moment. He prepared for this moment, and he refused to allow anything or anyone distract him from this moment, because he was fit for the fight, and he was in it to win it. My dear friends, everything that we've been going through, the ups and the downs, the joy and the pain of this life has been preparing us for this moment. You see, God did not bring you this far to leave you. God did not bring you this far to abandon you. He brought you this far. Why? Because he believes in you. He groomed you. He trained you. He reinvented you. Everything that you've been going through, the hurt, everything. When he walked out on you, everything, the lies, everything, being misused, everything, abused, everything that you've been going through was not in vain. Listen to me. Everything that you've been going through, my dear friends, has been preparing you for this moment. And you need to know without a shadow of a doubt, you are fit for the fight. And while folk have been waiting to see if you're going to endure the struggle, waiting to see if you're going to go back to your old ways, waiting to see if you're going to go back to the nightclubs and drop it like it's hot and back that thing up. They're just waiting to see if this Jesus thing is really working for you. But they just don't know. They don't know that there is a new and improved you. They just don't know that failure or success does not depend on how people view you. Because you have come to a point in your life that your failure in success depends on how you see you. There is a rope-a-dope that eyes have not seen. There is a rope-a-dope that ears have not heard. And you understand that you are not going to do things in this season of your life that you used to do. And I need you to declare today that I am fit for the fight. And I am in it to win it. Say, life, hit me with your best shot. I'm not going down on the canvas today. I need you to declare over yourself, I'm stronger now. I'm wiser now. Now, in the past, my eyes may have been wide shut, but today, my eyes are wide open, and I'm doing things differently now. That's right. I see life differently now because I'm a winner. I am a champion. I am victorious, and I am fit for the fight, and I am in it to win it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm confident of this one thing. According to Philippians chapter 1, verse 6, it says this: He that began a good work in you will carry it on until completion, until the day of Jesus Christ. My dear friends, no longer look at your trials as a heavy weight, but look at them as a light affliction. You have been trained and you have been prepared for this very moment. The struggle You have been prepared. Through all the stuff that you've been going through, you have been prepared. All the lies that has been said against you, you have been prepared. The way that you've been mishandled in your relationship and he walked out on you, you have been prepared. The mess that has been looming over your life, there is light at the end of your tunnel. And this fight that you're in, this fight that you're in, you are fit for the fight. And you're in it to win it. My dear friends, that's all my time. And before I go, if you have been blessed by today's message, please like, comment in the comment section, and please do me this favor. Please share today's message on your social media platform. And if you're not subscribed to Win at Life Online Ministry on YouTube, and you want to keep up to date with the latest posts, please hit that subscribe button below. And also, we want to be your online internet pastors. That's right. We want to be your online internet pastors. And if you're not connected to a church, on behalf of my pastor, Bishop Robert Lewis Taylor, I want to invite you to be a part of Win at Life Online Ministry. We just don't want to invite you to be part of a ministry, but we want you to be part of a movement where Jesus is Lord and the gospel is preached and making disciples of all people everywhere. And if you want prayer or you're interested in salvation, contact the numbers listed below or reach us by email at winatlifeministry@gmail.com. That's winatlifeministry@gmail.com. I'm Paul D. Foster. Until we meet again, may God bless you.